How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm really good, really nice. Thank you for asking. And how was your day today? Can you please tell me what did you do today?
Today, what did I do? I
So
studied.
what? And what do you like to study? Can you please tell me? What did you study today?
A kind of instrument.
What instruments did you study? Can you please
I
tell
don't
me?
know the name.
Okay, and can you please tell me, and tomorrow, what are you going to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow I am going to go to school.
So you will go to school. Very nice. And what subjects do you have tomorrow?
I
What
have English, math, math, Vietnamese, book.
Very nice. Okay, and of these subjects, which one do you like? Which one is your favorite? Can you please tell me?
It's the math.
Math? Because why? Because
I'm studying in an interesting class of math.
interesting class of math. Very nice. Okay, now and let's have a look. Okay, now let's see what do we have. We are going to continue from our previous lesson that we learned. Just one moment, I want to check something. Just give me 1 second, please. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, I will share my screen. Now, words in context. Scan the text. Okay, now. Okay, can you please read this question number 1 and give me your answer?
What are some things that you like about a windy day?
What are some things that you like to do on a windy day? Can you please tell me? What is something that you like to do when it's windy?
A windy day is a good day to run.
And why? Can you please tell me why?
It will be very cool.
Okay, and we have here this. Okay, number 2. Can you please read number 2?
Some things that use wind to move.
That use wind to move. That use wind to move.
Sailboat.
Very nice. Okay, and what can you see here? Okay, so we have in this picture. Can you please tell me what can you see it?
I see windmills.
And for what we can use windmills? Can you please tell me? For what we can use windmills?
We can use windmills to make to make wind.
To make some wind. Very nice. Now, energy for today. Okay, now what is wind power? Okay, now can you please read this text for me?
We would like to fly a kite on a windy day. The kite lifts off the ground and floats high in the sky. A pinwheel spins in the wind. Wind blows the seeds forward. Then listen.
Dandelion. Okay, dandelion. Wind.
And the kite, the pinwheel, and the seeds are all moved by wind power. Wind power is a sort of energy. Getting powerful is nothing new. Oh, why are you laughing?
No, because it was you do something like bleh, you continue to read. Is that right? Okay, and I was thinking that this is quite is a little bit sweet when you're no you're read bleh. No continue to read. Okay, now let's try for this. Getting power from
wind is nothing new. People used wind power long ago. they make sailboats. Later, they build windmills. Wind turns the blades on a windmill. People use windmills to pump water or turn grain to flour. Today, we can use wind power to make electricity. Electricity powers many things in our homes, such as lights and refrigerators. Refrigerators.
So, what do you think about wind power, Johnny? Can you please
I
tell me
think
what do you?
wind power is strong.
And for what? Okay, I don't want you to see it. I want to see like this. Let's see if you can remember. For what we can use wind power? For what we can use wind power? Can you please tell me?
We can use powers like refrigerators.
Okay, and look, what machines, for example, can you please tell me what machines do you have in your home?
I have a TV.
Okay, and what is something that you like to do? What do you like to watch on TV?
I don't. It is not a video TV. The TV is like this.
Interesting. Interesting.
So
Okay.
don't watch movies on TV.
Okay, and what do you like to watch on TV? What kind of movies do you like to watch?
I don't know movies. But I just read.
Okay, and can you please tell me what is something that, for example, you like to read? What is your favorite book?
My favorite book is the Donkey King.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me? And why do you like it?
Because it is big and funny.
Okay, it is funny. Okay, very nice. Now, and I want to ask you, what else do you like to do for fun? Can you please tell me, what do you like to do for fun?
I like in the morning when I wake up, I want to sleep.
Because why? Because?
I don't know, but when I do exercise, morning exercise, I want to sleep.
Okay. And how many hours during the day do you sleep? Can you please tell me? How many?
8 hours to sleep at night, and 1 hour to sleep at noon.
Very nice. Okay.
So I suppose only 9 hours.
And what do you think? Is this enough? What do you think?
I think this is enough for me.
Because why? Because?
Because I think so.
Okay, and when do you like to sleep? Can you please tell me when do you like to sleep?
I like to sleep at 9 o'clock.
I like to sleep at
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Very nice. Okay, now let's see. We have here sources of energy. Can you please read this text for us?
Wind blows all over the world. Today, however, very little of our energy comes from wind, whereas our energy comes from most of it comes from oil, natural gas, and coal. These energy sources are called fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are made from the remaining resources millions of years ago. People burn fossil fuels to make energy. A power plant, for example, burns coal to make electricity. After fossil fuels are used up, they are gone forever. Fossil fuels are renewable resources. They cannot be replaced. Power is a clean source of energy. It does not cause pollution will not run out of wind. It is an renewable resource. Wind does not stop blowing after it is used for energy.
Okay, so we
But
have different
what is fossil fuels?
fossil fuels. For example, you asked me what are fossil fuels. Did you ask me this?
Yes.
Fossil fuels are, for example, when you, for example, you have some animals, they died, or and for example, in time, okay, their body turns into, okay, so they are fossils. In the beginning, they are fossils, and after this, they are fuels. They become fuels. So this is the reason, okay, and this is why we called fossil fuels. Fossil fuels. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And what do you think about these fuels? What do you think?
I never see any fossil fuel, so I don't know.
Okay. And what do you think? Are they useful? Can you please tell me these fossil fuels, are they useful?
Perhaps yeah.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why do you think
Because
so?
it makes the because it makes it makes
Okay, and for what we can use, for example, fuel? For
it makes
what?
electricity.
Okay, so fossils can make electricity. Very nice. And can you please tell me here? Can you please tell me what can you see it? What is something that you can see it?
I see a water factory.
Very nice. Okay, and can you please tell me? Okay, would you like, for example, to work on this power plant? Would you like to do that?
Oh, it's a power plant.
So would you like to work there? Can you please tell me?
Yes, but I must be careful with the water.
Because why? Why do you need to be careful?
Because I don't know how to swim.
So you don't know how to swim. Okay, and can you please tell me where would you like to go to swim? Where, for example, would you like to go to swim?
I would like to go to swim in my swimming.
And how about in the sea? Would you like to try to swim in the sea?
Never.
Because why?
Because a sea is about 10 times a country.
Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now what do we have? We have here wind power. Okay, now can you please read this text for us?
Today, modern windmills are called wind turbines. Make electricity. A turbine looks different from the old type of windmill. Its blades look like airplane propellers. The top part is usually hollow. It's made of metal instead of wood. Most turbines have three blades. Often, many turbines are built close together to form a wind farm.
Okay, and what do you think about this? What do you think about this wind power? Can we use this wind power so much? What do you think?
I think wind power is very good
And why? Why do you think so?
because it does not cause pollution. And wind power is everywhere.
Okay, so wind power can be anywhere, anywhere. Okay, now and I want to ask you. Okay, can you please tell me why? For what else we can use wind power? Okay, we can create electricity? What do you think? Can we create electricity with wind power?
We yes.
So we can use wind power to create electricity. Okay, and now let's see this. Okay, now can you please read this about wind power in the future?
Power in the future. Today, we get most of our energy from fossil fuels. Wind power, however, is the fastest growing renewable energy source. Wind will be one important source of energy in the future. Energy from water and the sun might also help reduce our need for fossil fuels. Using these renewable energy sources will help make our planet a greener place to live. But I want to take a look at that picture. But what is electrical lines?
Electrical lines. Okay, here, look. Okay, these lines, they're connected. Okay, so we have here electrical lines. Okay, so they are connected. They connect. Okay.
And what is a power plant?
Power plant is a place when where you can create a power. Okay, so this is the place where you can create a power, and we call this power plant. Power plant. Okay.
Power plant.
So we call this power plant. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, and for what we can use power plant? Can you please tell me for what we can use power plant?
Well, to make power there.
To make power there. Okay, very nice. And I want to ask you, can you please tell me, okay, would you like to use power plant for something? For what, for example, you would like to use a power plant?
We use.
Yes. For what can you use a power plant? Okay, if
We can use a power plant.
So for what we can use? Okay, so if we want to use a power plant, for what we can use power plant?
To make energy to houses.
To make some energy. Okay, so we can use to make some energy. Very nice. Okay, now I want to ask you, okay, can you please tell me, okay, what for what would you like to use energy? What is something that we would like to use energy? Can you please tell me?
So we can use for energy.
So for what we can use energy?
To make electricity.
To make electricity. Now let's see electricity. Now check wind or fossil fuels. Okay, can you please read number 1?
We never run of it. Wind. We never run out of it. Wind.
Okay, number 2.
When it is used up, it's gone forever for the fuels.
Okay, so these are fossil fuels. Okay, number 3.
It can make electricity. Both. Both.
Both. Okay, next one.
It comes from plants and animals. Fossil fuels.
Okay, and the last one.
It gives power to wind.
Okay, it gives powers to wind turbines. Wind turbines.
So is it wind?
Yes. Okay. It gives power to wind turbines. To wind turbines. Okay. Now let's see. And can you please tell me something? Okay. I want to ask you, which is better, wind power or fossil fuels? What do you think?
I think wind power is better.
And why? Can you please
Because
tell me
it
why?
does not cause pollution.
Okay, cause. Okay, this is something that doesn't cause pollution. That doesn't cause pollution. Okay, and I want to ask you, can you please tell me what is something that you would like to use in your home?
I would like to use
What? For what?
So
What is?
I use the refrigerator and lights to study.
Very nice. And what is something that you like to study? Can you please tell me? What do you like to study?
I study English and math.
Okay, and which subject do you like more? Do you like English or do you like math?
I like both
Because?
because they are fun.
They are fun. Okay. Now let's see. We have here this. Now let's choose a paragraph for energy today. Wind power. Paraphrase the paragraph. Remember to use your own words. Okay. So how would you describe wind power? How would you say something about wind power in your own words? What would you do?
We can make electricity and windmills to make the wind farm cool.
Okay. And for example, what do we use when we want to create wind power? What is something that we can use?
We can use we can use the TV and we can make us cool.
We can use what?
For electricity.
Okay, so very nice. Now we have here match each sentence with a paraphrase sentence. Okay, so we need to connect 1, 2, 3, 4 with A, B, C, D. Now, okay, can you please tell me how would you connect this? What do we have here?
One seed.
Hmm?
One seed.
Okay, can you please read? Yes, it's 1C, but can you...
And wind power are sources of energy. We get energy from fossil fuels and wind power.
Okay, very nice. Now, number 2.
Most of our energy comes from fossil fuels. A lot of energy comes from fuels from millions of years ago.
From fossil fuels. From fossil fuels. Okay, very nice. Now, and I want to ask you, okay, can you please tell me what is something that you would, for what would you like, for example, to use fossil fuels in your home? What is something that you would like to use fossil fuels in your home?
Lights, TV.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Because I use it every day.
Okay, so and what other devices do you use in your home?
The refrigerator. I don't know many things.
Many things. Like what many things do you like to use? What is something that you like to use?
Like the TV, lights, the refrigerator.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, now let's go with number 4. Number 3. Can you please read number 3?
Fuels are not renewable. For fossil fuels are gone forever when they use up.
And number 4?
When energy is renewable, we will never run out of wind energy.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. We have here wind power. Okay, now can you please read this text for me?
There's a lot of wind today. Hooray, wind power! Wind power creates energy that turns to electricity. In the future, wind power might help us live green and bright. It may be the cleanest way to light the world, night and day.
Okay, so what do you think about this song? What is your opinion about this song?
I think this is a good song.
And why? Why do you think so?
Because I like it.
Okay, very nice. And now let's see. Okay, we will learn about wind power in school today. We might have some electric cars soon. Okay, so for what, for example, okay, you are really smart and I know this. Okay, so can you please tell me for what we can use electric cars? And okay.
Electric car.
What do you think about, for example, when we are using electric cars? Is this good or bad? What do you think?
No, I just know cars. I don't know what is electric car.
Okay, so electric cars are, for example, cars that we use. Okay, so we in nowadays, for example, most of the cars use fuel. Okay, when they want to move, they use fuel. Electric cars use electricity. So, can you please tell me, what do you think about cars that are using electricity to move?
I don't know electric car.
Yes, to use electricity. So, what do you think about this when they move?
I think
What
they
do you think?
move fast.
Okay, and why?
Because electricity is fast.
Electricity is okay. Okay, and why is good to use electricity when we, for example, when we want to move our car? For what is that good? Can you please tell me why is this good? For example, when we use electric cars, why is it good to use electric cars?
Well, it will be fast.
So because we can, what we can do, we can
go fast.
okay, but we can protect, for example, environment. Okay, so if we want to do this, we can protect our environment. Okay. Okay, and protecting our environment, okay, can be really important for us. Okay, so we want to have for example, nice drive. We don't want to hurt anybody, and this is why we use electric car. Now let's have a look. Okay, now okay, you can use may or might to talk about something when you are not sure it will happen. Okay, like this. Okay, can you please read these 3 sentences here?
I might visit my aunt on Sunday. My family might see a
Movie.
But will my
This weekend, my
my
family.
family might see a movie this weekend. I will. I
I will go to.
Go practice on Saturday.
Okay, I will go to soccer practice on Saturday. Okay, now let's try to see something about you. What are you going to do next weekend? Okay, so use word will to tell me what are you going to do next weekend.
Next week, I'm going to go to school.
I will go to school. So next weekend, I will
to school.
Go to school. Very nice. And do you like to go to school?
Yeah. Like Friday the most. It is not because it will be the weekend, but because I will be the champion of the class.
And what champion of the class you want to be? In what subject?
I always be the first.
In what subject? You want to be the first, but in what subject?
In all subjects, always.
And why is that so important for you?
Because I like it.
Because you like it. Okay, very nice.
The champions are the group of the best students.
Very nice. And can you please tell me? Okay, I want to ask you. Okay, we have here communicate. Now, we have here what items use electricity in your home. Can you please tell me what items use electricity in your home? What machines do you have in your home that use electricity?
I don't know why.
No, you have machines. Okay, look around you. Okay, so what do we use now, you and me?
A TV or machine?
Yes. Everything that uses electricity.
So it is the TV in the refrigerator and in the exercise machine.
Exercise machine. Okay.
Yes.
Exactly. So you have, for example, what machines do you have in your kitchen? Can you please tell me what machines do you have in your kitchen? What do you have, for example? You have a refrigerator. What else do you have? Then what machine do you use when you want to prepare food?
I use the refrigerator to prepare food.
No, to prepare food or refrigerator, you cool down your food. You put on ice your food. But what do you use, for example, when you want to prepare something to eat? What do you use?
I use a kind of paper.
But okay, so you use oven, for example, when you want to put potato, when you want to eat potato, when you want to eat something. For example, when you want to make pizza, okay, if you want to prepare pizza, you need to put in the oven. You need to put pizza in. Yes. So you're using an oven. Now let's have a look. Okay, now can you please listen and number the pictures? Can you please read the first
How can we
picture?
black out brown or soft?
Or
Soft.
Okay. Yes. Next one, number 2.
Oil is a feel like coal, but it's a liquid oil.
Okay. Number 3.
Power plants turn fuel into electricity.
Electricity. Next one.
Electricity go from the power plant.
Power plant. Okay. To our homes through wires. And number 5.
Large turbines often have three
Blades.
Like,
Okay, blades. Okay. So now use will to ask a question about the future. Use contractions. Will such as I'll and he'll answer. Use probably or not sure something will happen. What will you do after school? I'll do my homework. When will he call me? He'll probably call you soon. Okay, now I want to ask you about you. Can you please tell me what is something? Okay, can you please tell me what is something that you but I want you to use will and to tell me what are you going to do tomorrow? Can you please tell me what will you do tomorrow?
tomorrow I will go to.
I will. So what are you going to do tomorrow? What is something?
Go to school.
Can you say I will go to school. Okay, very nice. And why do you want to and what are you going to do at school when you are at school? What are you going to do at your school?
I'm going to study.
Okay, only to study. Okay, and what is something that you are going to study tomorrow? Can you please tell me? Okay, what subjects do you have tomorrow?
But it is English, math, Vietnamese, and Vietnamese schools math.
Okay.
Most of math or writing.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and can you please tell me? Okay, next summer, what are you going to do next summer?
What I do last summer.
Next summer. Okay, so what is something that you are going to do next summer? Next summer. Can you please tell me? What are you going to do next summer? Are you going to have a break or what are you going to do?
I will go to do like the weekends.
Okay, and what is something that you can do on the weekends? Can you please tell me? What can you do on the weekends? For example, when you have a free time, what is something that you can do when you have a free time? Can you please tell me?
I will read books. Read book is all for my free time.
And what book, for example?
I have I and I play with my mom kind of a game named the Insect Game.
Okay, what insects game? Can you please tell me what insects game?
I will draw something like a ball and I will will make a mix like like this. Make do like this. And many do like this. And my mom cannot guess anything.
What is that? What is that? Can you please tell me what is that?
It is the next to make my mom can't see the thing that I'm that the main thing miss the thing I draw.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that you like to do. Okay, that was really perfect and really nice. Now let's continue where we stopped. Just one moment. I will share my screen. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, we have here this. Okay, just one moment. Okay, now listen and read the words. Listen again. And what do we have here? Okay, now word number 1. What is this?
Backward.
Next one. Can you please read the next? Fire. What? Fire.
Engine.
Fire engine. Next one.
Carpool.
Carpool. For what do we use carpool? Can you please tell me? For what we
carpool?
Carpool. Okay. For example, when someone is driving, like this is like a taxi, similar like a taxi. So, what do you think about carpool? What is your opinion about carpool?
A carpool is it's just another car.
Okay, next one. Number 4.
Ambulance.
Ambulance. Okay, ambulance. Okay, very nice. Okay, and this? What is this?
Escalator.
Escalator. Okay, so where can you see escalators? Can you please tell me where? For
supermarket. In every supermarket, we need to go up by the escalator.
Okay, very nice. And when you go to the supermarket, what is something that you like to buy when you go to the supermarket? Can you please tell me? What do you like to buy at the supermarket?
My dad chooses something to buy. I don't choose things.
Okay, so we have here escalator, and this, what is this?
Train.
This is train. How often do you travel by train?
I have never traveled by train.
And would you like, for example, to travel by train? Would you like to go somewhere by train? Can you please tell me? So would you, for example, would you like to go somewhere by train? Can you please tell me?
I don't know. I don't know where the train leads to.
Okay, so for example, where would you like, if you can, where would you like to travel by train? Where would you like to go? Can you please tell me? If you can, if you can have a chance, where would you like to go by train? Can you please tell me? So if you can go somewhere with train, so where would you like, for example, where would you like to go? Can you please tell me?
I would like to go to my grandma's house.
To your grandma's house. And why? Why would you like to go to your grandma's house? Why?
Because I want to play with my grandma.
And what is something that what is something that you like to play with your grandma?
But usually I can't go again to my grandma's house because my grandma's house is very far. And I usually drive a car because I need to eat on a car.
And Can you please tell me what is something that how you can travel by to your grandma? How you can travel? Okay, and do you like to travel by car?
I like travel by car.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Because a car is safe.
Very nice. Okay, the car is there. Okay, and would you like to travel by airplane? Would you like to go by airplane?
Oh, I'm scared of height.
Okay, and how about boat? Would you like to travel by boat?
Boat. What if the boat sinks?
Ship. Would you like to travel by ship?
What if the ship sinks?
Ship. You don't know what is ship?
I
Ship.
know. It can sink.
It can sink. Okay, now let's see. We have here 2 of 3 answers are correct. Cross one that is wrong. Okay, can you please read number 1?
Use flashing lights when it's not on busy streets.
So,
Is
he
it
uses flashing lights when he drives on busy street. What is this?
taxi?
Taxi. It's not taxi. Who can use flashing lights?
Taxi can use lights, but fire engines can't.
Okay, taxi. Taxi is the wrong answer. Taxi doesn't have a fireflies. Okay, firelights. So the answer is
engine help.
Okay, number 2. Can you please read number 2?
You have to pay money to use it. Escalator
Escalator.
is the wrong answer.
Sir. Number 3.
It can move up and down. It is a fire engine.
Okay, and the last one?
It was closed after you go inside it. Elevator.
No. It's escalator. What is the wrong answer?
It's escalator.
Escalator. So this is the wrong answer. Okay, so this is escalator. Escalator. Okay, now let's see. We have here. Now write the words in the correct spaces. Okay, now. Carpools.
Because we have too many traffic jam. Why does we need cars, more cars? Because even if it have traffic jam.
Okay, so we and if we have a traffic jam, what we need to do? Can you please tell me what is something that we need to do if we have?
We need to stop.
We need to
wait.
And why? Why do we need to wait? Why?
Because we can't move.
Very nice. Okay, because we cannot move. Okay, so we need to wait. Now let's have a look. Okay, we have here this question. Can you please read this question for me and give me your answer?
Type of public transportation are there in your area? How often do you use public transportation? What is public transportation?
So what kind of public transportation are there in your area? So what public transportation do we have in your do you have in your area? So what do you think?
There are motorbikes and cars.
Okay. Now, and how often do you use public transportation? How often do you, for example, go to school by bus?
No. My school is I go way back. It's just 2 minutes.
Okay, and if your school, for example, it's a far away, how would you go to school?
I will go to school by car.
By car. And why? Can you please tell me why?
Because the only transportation is the car.
Very nice. Okay, now let's see. Okay, as you read, ask yourself questions, then continue to read to find the answers. Some questions have yes or no answer. Now we have here, did she eat breakfast? Or who did they see? Now let's see, read the paragraph, write questions about something you want to know. Okay, now can you please read this text for us?
With ARG tools, but you have to know where to survive when far a bit on areas that are flat. You also have to put wind turbines in areas when there's probably going to be enough wind. It's just another turbine doing a wind farm that will supply enough energy for people.
So we have here that the question, how do you know what places have wind? This is question number 1. And how would you ask the question number 2? What is something that you would like to ask the question?
Wow, what? Where should we put wind?
So what question would you like to ask here? If you can, what question would you like to ask here?
Where do you know what places? Where do you where does you how can we know how to push the wind turbines?
So this is one of the questions, okay, so that we can ask. Okay, now let's have a look. Now answer the questions before you read. Okay, now this is interesting. Scan this story. Okay, now can you please read the question number 1 here?
You like the best. I don't watch movies.
But do you read comic books? Do you read comic books?
I don't know comic books.
Okay, for example, what books do you like to read? Can you please tell me what books are your favorite?
I read this book.
And what is this book about?
It is about Journey to the West.
And what is something that is interesting in this book? Okay, let's try like this. What is interesting in that book? Can you please tell me?
It is the sleeping pig.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Because the pig always complains every time.
Very nice. Every time. Okay. And what else do you like to do, for example, with your friends and family? What else do you like to do with, for example, with your friends and with your family? What can you do? What do you like to do?
I don't feel anything.
Okay. Why anything?
Because all my free time is reading books.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, so we have here about superheroes. Now can you please read the question number 2?
Hector Morris was not no 9 years old.
No. Question number 2. What kind
of superhero would you like to be? I don't know any superhero, so how can I so how can I answer that question?
Okay, so what kind of superpowers would you like to have? Okay, what is something, for example, like Superman, he can fly. Okay, you have, for example, Spider-Man can go next to the wall and climb on the wall. So what? Okay, so what? But I want you to think a little bit. What kind of super? Hmm? Yes?
I would like to be a flying superhero.
Flying like Superman? Would you like to be like Superman?
Flying.
Flying.
Hmm.
Okay, so and why do you want to be a flying superhero? Why? Superman.
Because I like to fly.
Okay, but are you afraid of heights if you fly? If you look, for
No,
example.
no. I scared of height because I can fall. But I can fly. So why should I worry about height?
Okay, and now let's see. And can you please read the question number 3?
What do you think a superhero do to save energy?
So what do you think a superhero would do to save energy? How superheroes can save energy? What they can do to save energy?
By make super wind blow.
How?
By blowing.
Okay, so you want to say that superhero can blow the wind and create energy. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and for example, how would you call this superhero? This superhero that blows. Okay. Huh?
Wind superhero.
Wind superhero. Oh, very nice. And why did you choose the name like this?
Because that superhero makes wind.
Makes wind. Okay, very nice. And let's see. We have here different kind of superheroes. Okay, now can you please tell me which superhero, for example, you don't like it? Do you have anyone that you don't like it?
I don't know any kind of superhero.
Okay, and who? Okay, you show me one book that you have. Can you show me one more time? I want to see it. Okay, so what is interesting? Okay, you mentioned that you like to read this book. What is interesting about this book?
It is about the lazy pig.
About?
About a lazy pig.
And why is this book is interesting for you?
Because I'm fond of the lazy pig.
And what is something that you can do with this book? Can you please tell me? What is something?
I can eat every day.
Okay, and for example, this character is a superhero? What do you think in this book that you are reading? Is this character a superhero?
The sleeping character.
Yes. Is this character a superhero? What do you think?
He's a kind of superhero.
Okay, so he is one kind of superhero. Okay, and I want to ask you, okay, and how about for example, in your classroom? Okay, can you please tell me, do you have someone who is brave in your classroom? Do you have someone who is really strong in your classroom?
Yes, he's very big.
Okay, very nice. Now we finished our lesson. Johnny, can you please tell me, do you have any questions about today's lesson?
Any questions?
Did you like this lesson today?
I like this lesson.
Okay, very nice. Now I have to go, but I definitely want to hear you next time, okay? To have more classes with you, okay?
Yes, okay.
Thank you so much, and I wish you a nice day. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Bye, see you.